Hey, let's talk about data. So, what we're going to do is follow along with a real world example. This situation is such that many of us are facing, especially in the West, where there are lots of wildfires or prescribed burns every summer. And we work in a building that we can open and close the windows, but it doesn't have any air conditioning. And I have to close the windows because it's so smoky outside that it impacts negatively my indoor air quality. But then I sit in this totally sweltering hot box and put cardboard up on the windows to shield the sun. It's a mess. So I want to make a case with actual information about the number of hours that I have to keep my windows closed in the summer for the past few years to my boss so that he's going to pay for at least a window air conditioning unit. So, how are we going to do this? Let's assume that I always wanted air conditioning, right, in my office. So, I've been keeping track of how many hours a day for the past few years in the summertime. There's been so high smoke outside that I have to close the windows and sit and work. And what I want to do is I want to take a case to my boss to make him invest in an air conditioning unit. When we're talking data management, we've got computers and we've got humans. Let's let the computers do what they're good at, which is keeping track of the numbers, adding them up, producing summary statistics, backing them up. And what humans are good at is pictures. Humans are really, really, really good at seeing patterns. So let's take a look at our data, which is just, these notes that I've written down and a few pages in the back of my logbook by my desk and see what we can do with them. And like, what does this mean? I look at this 8 hours, 3 hours. What I need to do is put this together in a form that I can take to my boss and maybe tell a picture with it, right? So if I could take something to my boss that wasn't just a whole long list of numbers, but was this, I could say, look, this is really important and we need to look out for our health and install air conditioning if that's the solution here. So how do we do that? What we're going to do is we're going to follow along with this data management exercise, and we're going to start letting the machine do its work. And then we're going to come back in and look at the pictures that the machine generates with our data.